The lineups are lining up right now. Shaking hands.
Here we go.
Get to the match. Oh, chance!
Oh my God! Oh,
Havertz.
Jesus.
I tell you what.
Kai Havertz with the miss of the season.
Unbelievable.
know.
He is so worth that 70 million.
No.
He's so worth.
You're really getting your revenge now, aren't you?
What was this?
a gift. This was a
What
gift.
was this?
Oh my God.
That's a good
Clip
effort.
that up.
That was a gift.
No.
Clip that up,
You have
please.
to admit,
Hey, that's a pen.
Handball.
That's a pen. That's what that is.
You have to admit
You
that.
lots don't see the vision. It was an assist.
That's Havertz.
It was an
That's
assist.
Havertz unlocked.
He's such a nice guy. Like, come on.
Do you know what, right? This
Oh my
miss was
goodness.
worse than Jackson's because at least Jackson connected with the
Yeah,
ball.
yeah.
No, it wasn't.
This-
Oh, no, stop
He
it.
had
I'm
a
not
touch.
having that.
It was
no
worse than
Jackson's
Jackson's.
almost
It was
goal.
Didn't even hit the ball
It
properly.
wasn't worse
That
than
was
Jackson.
definitely worse than Jackson.
There's stages of Havertz, right? There's the hope, then there's the apologies, and then finally you
Getting
actually
under your
realise
skin.
how bad he is.
Yeah, bro, no, yeah, they are.
So you'll go through it. You'll go through that, mate. But don't worry. By the end, it will all be over.
No, I can't lie. I do have faith in Arteta's talent idea. I'm not going to lie. A lot of people say this, like, Ben White
I don't-
can't play
I
right
don't
back.
with Havertz.
Odegaard ain't really the guy. He came on loan. Look at what Odegaard's doing. I can't lie. I back Arteta with it. And if he's dropping 60 M's on a player, then look, listen.
I just don't
I'm with
get
it.
how you lot could be like this about a player that literally won you your second Champions League.
Mate,
Like, I just don't get that.
Amazing memory of Havertz. He will
I just
always
don't
have
get
that.
that.
But
Whoa,
the
that's
thing
not
was, is
amazing
when
memory.
when you watch him week in, week out,
Yeah.
you just get so sick of just like basic things.
No,
that
but
he
let me
doesn't
tell you the
do.
difference.
I'm sick of it,
Craig,
mate.
you're taking a
It's
snippet
like-
in time and you're basing everything on one
Let me
goal.
tell you the difference.
We
It's
had
like
to
your
sit
missus,
and
mate.
endure it.
It's
We
like
had
your
to sit-
missus. She does it over and over
Alright,
again.
can
The
I say
same
something?
stuff,
This
and you're
is-
like, I'm sick of
This
you.
is what I
want
mean
you
about
gone.
you lot are so spoiled. This
Yeah,
is
they
what
are
I mean
mad
about the fan
spoiled.
base. 5 shots for Arsenal, none for Man United, none on target for both. But we're talking 20 minutes
We've
no
just seen a
shots.
corner from Arsenal, just to recap, where Declan Rice got the header and it went over. But, I mean, you would have really thought it was a decent chance and that Rice could have potentially hit the target there. Didn't quite happen for him. Manchester United have absolutely gone, you're the big boys, we're here to just try and nick something.
If we're talking about...
Oh, he's only went and done it! It's 1-0!
Hey, everyone,
Oh my God, this is the first time Man United have got out of their own half. Rashford, first thing he's done, boom, goal.
Amazing. Can I say something? There's 3 things guaranteed in life. Death, taxes, and Rashford's scoring
Mate, I
against Arsenal.
fucking said it as well.
This was an unbelievable through ball as well from Eriksen. Unbelievable through
Didn't he
ball.
do it last season and he did that? Then you lot scored and did that.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
celebration.
yeah. Hey, look, listen,
and wasn't
I can't lie.
there we go.
Man United
Both players
have
on him as
sucker
well.
punched Arsenal perfectly
No,
here
they
in,
really are.
in allowing them to feel comfortable, first 20 minutes, achieve very little, and then with their one attack, cut through everyone with that pass from Eriksen, straight in behind to Rashford. And the problem is he does have players in front of him, but they're not doing enough.
Could Ramsdale do better there? Could Ramsdale do better there?
No,
There's
I'm
gotta
not
be-
blaming
there's got to
Ramsdale.
be. I'm not blaming him, but there's got to be a
I think if
conversation
you
here.
look-
When you look at the signing of David Raya, Ramsdale has made a couple of mistakes already. There's a few times when you think he could have done a little bit better.
Yeah.
I know you're going to have a massive allegiance to Ramsdale because his arrival at the club sort of coincided with Arsenal really rising and doing really well. But would that be a question from the fan base at all? Whether maybe
I
David
think to
Raya?
a certain extent, yeah. I think if we're going to talk about this example right here, for me, that's communication between Ben White and Saliba. They both go to cover Rashford's left, and it's like that. There's a lack of communication there. But I mean, to answer your question about Ramsdale, yeah, I'll agree with you. But I think the defense keeps changing as well. The defense is constantly changing as well. So the whole, come on, the boys, come on, the boys.
Huge chance! Yes! Come on, Arsenal! Odegaard!
Baller.
Baller.
What a player! Like, listen,
Baller.
done that Madison talk.
Whoa, wow.
He's the
I'm
man.
joking. I'm hearing too much about Madison.
Madison still started better than him.
Do you know what's funny about Odegaard as well? He's like softly spoken. He's the sort of player that, you know, you look at him. He's the man that steps up to the plate. You look at big moments for Arsenal, and Odegaard is the man.
Odegaard does that finish all the time for us. It's actually crazy.
And the problem for Man United is when you're relying on that counter-attack, it needs to count, right? Like, you can't concede another goal immediately after you score. You need to have a bit of a shutout, make them struggle to get back into the game, and then make them pay again.
Yep.
But Arsenal now, they'll be galvanised to fuck after that.
We don't know how this match is going to go in the end, yeah, but that shows there an elite mentality, I think. I think when you look at teams that are potentially going to be going for the league, I think they're the sort of questions that I would want, they're the boxes I'd want ticked sort of thing. Can you go behind and come straight back? And the other thing about this as well is, if you look at Man United's goal, you can't rely on that happening all the time.
But it's what I've been saying before the game. I said, they play badly, Bruno and Rashford dig them out of shit. That's exactly what happened in this game.
But you wouldn't put your money on Arsenal.
Ten
not going
Oh,
and doing
relies completely on individual brilliance from his best players and not on the system that he was brought in to implement. We're seeing him play Ole Gunnar. This is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer football,
100%.
100%, but with £400 million extra spent on the team. That's all that we're watching.
hear it.
Tell you something.
Penalty!
Is that a penalty?
Penalty! He's giving it.
Hey, who's that? Havertz?
Havertz has won a penalty.
It's the only way he was getting an assist.
Oh,
Wan-Bissaka.
was it Wan-Bissaka who brought him down there? It all happened so fast.
It's a dive.
Mate,
It's a dive.
Is that a dive? Is it a dive though? I don't
No,
think
no,
it
no.
is.
The Havertz descenders.
That's a dive.
dive. Oh, come on.
It could be given.
Hey,
Come
hey,
on.
to every Manchester United fan, if
It probably-
Rashford the other day got that penalty because of contact.
Oh my God,
this is
100%,
contact.
100%.
Is he through on goal and potentially can score here? Like,
No, it's Havertz.
Knowing him, I don't know, you know.
no
Yeah.
penalty!
It's not a pen though. It's not. Like, and I'm
I don't
not just
think
saying
it
that.
was
It
a
wasn't a
pen.
pen. It was soft.
But the
You know,
point is
considering the decisions I've seen
Yeah,
given,
where's the
for me, that's
consistency?
mad.
Mate, you
Yeah,
don't
but
want
let's
to. You
not-
don't want to win the game with
let's
that.
forget what.
I don't want to win the game. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Hold on.
You don't want to win the game with that.
Wait there, Josh, you said you don't want
Hey,
to
no,
win the
Brian,
game.
Brian,
That's
hold
it.
on.
I want to win any
Hold
game.
on, hold
however
on.
We have to win
Not
it.
a foul.
I'll answer you right now.
Okay.
I want to win the game with
want
that.
to win it regardless.
I'll take the game. Are you crazy?
I don't like
Mate,
what about
mate,
them
come
though.
on.
man.
That would be an apology
Mate.
after the game if that was given.
But it's always apologies.
When
Why don't
we
we? Why
can't
don't
get
the
a
other
win
team get
for
an
love
apology?
nor money, I'm telling you
No
now.
fucking
I'm telling you
way.
now. If Jackson goes through on goal and we get a penalty like that, I'll happily take the 3 points.
Everyone would. Come on.
And it looks like the man, the myth, the legend, Maguire is coming on for Manchester United.
What?
Martinez is down injured?
Yeah, but I mean, Maguire coming back in, his redemption arc is going to be complete now.
Imagine he
I'm
gives-
calling it Harry Maguire winner.
We got a corner ball. Harry Maguire picking his nose first thing. That's genuinely, the first thing I've seen Harry Maguire do is pick his
Clean
nose.
nose, a clean mind.
Yeah.
Arsenal are going to win this. Goal.
Oh,
Man United are clueless.
Kai Havertz off. Overall summary of the performance, mate. How do you rate that?
I don't think he has had a howler there or anything like that. I just think you just saw there
What he is.
Kai Havertz
Yeah,
is.
average.
Yeah.
An average football.
And he will produce moments of brilliance every now and again. Like, I'm sure there will be times
So will
for
Sean
Arsenal.
Longstaff, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't pay 60 million for Sean Longstaff, you know? And for me, when I'm watching him in today's game, he was just there.
The performances.
Oh, Arsenal have given the ball away in a terrible area.
Run.
There's a real good counter-attack on Højlund is breaking
Too
his
slow,
neck to get in the
too
box. And Rashford has fannied on with it and he's fucked
What
it.
is he doing?
Rashford, that is a brain-dead
you
footballer
doing?
there.
Yeah, they're looking tired though. Both teams are looking heavy.
Look
you
at the
know.
run
They're
Højlund
really
makes.
It's looking like they're really feeling this game.
I don't know why Rashford
Højlund
ran
is
so
busting the
hard
gut.
to do so little.
But there was nothing on those.
Mate, there was plenty on. He did nothing with it, mate.
Let it happen.
Go on.
though.
Oh, what a goal! Oh, my God. How did that
fuck's
get in?
sake.
That should have been a
no.
goal.
Oh, it was
Was that your
disgusting.
star boy Saka, yeah?
One
counter.
touch football from
Look,
Arsenal.
now, if you're a Man United fan and you walk away from this game today, I don't think you walk away with the mindset, even if you get a draw, of going, well, it's onwards and upwards from here.
Johnny Evans, academy product, is coming on
Good on him.
for Man United.
Do you know what? I can't.
better than Lindelof.
Look, say
Oh,
that.
and people say that Man United haven't progressed.
If Newcastle were playing with Johnny Evans and Maguire in defence, I'd think, what the fuck is this? And yet, here they are, getting a point at the Emirates. So, in a sense, it's working. But you also are looking for, where the fuck is this going? And, you know, again, if
Maybe something to build on,
if
though.
Rashford or Bruno Fernandes don't turn it on, Man United look completely out of ideas and that nothing else is going to happen. Because I'm not seeing a team of Ten Hag ball developing at all here.
I think for a fan,
400 million spent, by the way, just to put on.
Yeah.
400 million. He spent more net spend than Jurgen Klopp has at Liverpool in one fucking year.
Højlund running
he's-
through.
I need help.
Let's see what Højlund can do.
ever done.
Hey,
Oh.
cut inside.
Oh,
No penalty given. He went down.
it was
Easy.
good defending.
I'll give Højlund credit though. He made the most out of what he had there.
Yeah,
he tried
yeah,
to cause
he
some
did.
problems.
It's
Oh, he's still on goal.
He's offside.
Is he
Is he?
Manchester
Just put it
United
away,
to
though.
make it 2-1. It's 2-1.
Offside.
Oh
think
my
he was.
God, go on that
Oh
goal.
my God, is he offside?
Oh my
Tell
God.
me, is he not offside?
After
Is
complete
he not offside?
domination
Can
from
I just say
Arsenal.
something? If he's not,
is.
watch the pass. He is. If he's not, watch
Oh
the
my
pass from
God.
If he's
Højlund.
not, if he's not.
Oh
Watch the
my
pass
God.
from Højlund. though.
Heartbroken.
Yeah, I know.
Watch the
Mate.
pass. Did you see the pass
did.
from Højlund? Did
I
you
did.
see that
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
Looks like he's probably off just. Do you know what? He actually plays for it though. The defender does, and he's got him off.
He's off.
Yeah.
God, oh my God, I was sweating because I was like, hey, I was sweating.
Garnacho was celebrating for half
I couldn't
an hour
have.
then.
Nah, stop it, man. Hey, man, go
He's
sit on
an
the bench,
idiot.
Garnacho.
Mate.
He's an actual idiot. There's a winner in this.
I think
100%.
United are coming out of this game way happier than Arsenal.
Yeah, I would
They'd
agree.
be chuffed with this result.
Not if Arsenal get a late winner, they're not.
Cross in from the corner. Huge
he's got
chance.
space.
Smashes it.
Oh!
2-1 Declan Rice.
Oh
my God, the
that's why-
sweep.
Come on!
They gave him all fucking dick.
That's why he's 100 million.
He gave him a half an hour.
What a player.
Why did nobody close him down?
That is
Hey,
crazy.
why did-
Because they're thinking it's right.
That's a big goal.
They gave Declan Rice a half a fucking hour to hit that.
Was
Oh
there
my
a foul?
days.
Was there a foul?
No,
or
there
was
wasn't.
the players
Stop
coming
it.
out?
I'm not trying.
Was there
He's
a
going to
foul?
start
There
saying
wasn't.
Havertz
There
on the
wasn't.
bench
Was
was fouling
there a
someone.
foul?
Stop it. I'm not having it.
Was there a foul?
Come on,
It
Rice.
There wasn't.
Onana, that ain't it, mate. You got beaten at your near post. I'm not being funny.
It's a deflection.
Oh, was it Johnny Evans? Was it
Johnny Evans' deflection?
I knew I loved Johnny Evans. What a guy.
On
Do
here.
you know this is a bit of a defining moment for Declan Rice as well? After the big move, big moment against Manchester United, one of the biggest rivalries in football, last minute winner. That's huge for him.
And do you know what we
And
speak
Johnny
about?
Evans.
We speak about James Maddison potentially being one of the ones that's a bit of a signing of the season, and the price tag on Rice makes it hard at times to say, "Oh, okay, because you've spent that much money," but. He's right up there with contender for signing of the season because he's come in, he's slotted in straight away. He hasn't had a bad game in an Arsenal shirt, and he's then done something that is really perceived as stepping up with a career-defining moment in a big game. So we're about to wrap
There
Gabriel
he
up.
is,
Jesus.
Gabriel.
Oh, man.
Come on!
That was a
I
good
love
finish.
it. I
That
love
was
a
a great
best striker in the league.
That was
Hey,
a great
come on,
finish.
the
I
boys.
can't lie. That was
Where
a
is
great
this come
finish.
Oh,
from?
my God.
crazy.
Where
Let's
has this
be real.
come from?
Manchester
Hey,
United. have had
wait,
this
sorry. Can we just confirm? Who called 3-1? Thank you very
I
much.
know,
I
my 2-1 would.
I said you
if
lot
he
would
blew
score
the
3
whistle
goals.
like 2 minutes ago,
said
like
you'd
he
score
should have,
3
I would have had my prediction.
I'll take that. Hey, I think it was a bit.
It was a
50.
50-50
I think the
game.
side that had the better chances definitely won.
Yeah.
You had all the
can
better
say that.
chances in the game.
And you got to remember as well, they scored in the 95th minute.
Maguire obviously comes on. Johnny Evans comes on, and 2 goals are conceded.
Who was
Don't try
that?
and put this on
Who
Maguire.
was in my shock?
Who was that got just spun on the floor? Was that Johnny Evans
was
again?
Johnny, yeah.
Oh my God, Johnny Evans came on.
Yeah.
Poor fella, bruv. He's
It's-
thinking,
this is-
just let me chill, bruv. Why are you bringing me on?
Do you know the thing I will say in defence of Ten Hag, and it's the first time for everything, but those defenders did look dead on their feet. Why? Because Man United have been defending for the vast majority of this game. They played the entire first half in their own box.
That much money, the 2 centre-backs on your bench are Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans. Get out of here. I'm not having it.
I actually thought Højlund, by comparison, actually looked good when he came
yeah,
on.
he did.
And I think Man United fans can definitely be encouraged by that. When I look at Manchester United so far this season, first game, they played Wolves, then they played Spurs, then they played Notts Forest. They played terribly against Wolves. They got quite lucky in that game. Against Spurs, they got found out big time, boss. Against Forest, they conceded 2 in the first 5 minutes. Didn't look good, but had to recover. Showed some good mental strength, but obviously, like Bruno and Rashford dug them out of trouble. In this game, it was far more of a team battle, tactical battle, and they weren't up to the standard of Arsenal.
My worry would be for a Man United fan as well, right? It's, I don't want to use the word easy, but, you know, when you play in a big game against a big rival, you know, another big club that are going to be competing, it's actually not too hard to up your level. You look at how Chelsea have performed recently, but how we performed against Liverpool,
You look better against Liverpool than you get against Forest.
Exactly, and when you play, you can rise your level. My concern would be, I don't know who Man United have got next, but if they're playing a team maybe, you know, outside the top 8 or so, my concern would be, okay, can we go again next week?
To your point, that's exactly what just happened in Newcastle. Our levels against City and Liverpool were higher than against Brighton. There was that hangover emotionally.
They've got Brighton next.
I knew.
And then they are away to Bayern Munich.
Because there was that period last season where they were just teetering on, is this a title? And then it didn't quite happen for them. And I thought, all right, you spend another couple of 100 million, bring in a Mason Mount, bring in, you know, strength and depth. Maybe this is the season where, because I was told from Ten Hag, all of the excuse makers from Manchester United side were, it's his first season, give him time. Absolutely, makes sense. A lot of bad results away from home. They'll start to tidy themselves up in the second season, implementing your own philosophy into it. But we're not seeing that. If anything, I think Manchester United look worse this season than they did last season.